just with EQ. So now I'm going to move on to the bass, and the bass is sometimes tricky, but this particular one's not. I'm just going to give it some low cut and some high cut. The reason for the low cut, get rid of any unwanted frequencies, as most of them we don't hear below 20 Hz. Well, when I say most, we don't hear them, but you can feel them, and that does fill up the bottom end of the track, giving it that unprofessional sound. Just chop them out. Standard procedure, really. There we go. Drop them down to -5. Took me a while, that did. Now it is time to add the kick. Now I do struggle sometimes with the kick, but I think this particular time I pretty much find the right kick. I'm just going to use a preset, just do a little bit of tweaking just to save time. There it is. So there you go, preset loaded. Just draw in the kick drum. See, it already sounds nice. So she's in the bass. Just gives me a clear indication of how it's going to work with the quieter bits. You can get it sound as nice as you want with the full track, but it can sound awful. You make sure you've got to tweak it right, or you pretty much mess the entire project, because you start moulding the track with the side chaining around the kick, and if you haven't got your kick right, it's a waste of time, total waste. And it takes a very long time to salvage your track back. So here we are. I'm meant to be in the amp envelope, amplitude, thank you. And I'm just going to get rid of that tail end. There, it's a lot smoother now. Still a lot of punch on the end, which is what I'm aiming for in this. As I said, presets are being used just to make this video and just to show you my general workflow, and then I start doing the tweaking. So here we are, finding the sweet spot. I'm trying to find the punch, the actual punch of the kick, the stab. Found it. So I'm just going to broaden that out a little bit, just give it a bit more character. Yeah. And then just cut a bit of mid-range off, and just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of top end. Just making sure I don't have too much bass. So that's the kick edited for a while. I'm just going to duplicate the synths into this section now, see how it works. Okay, so it's sounding very basic, but it doesn't stand out like a sore thumb. So what I'm going to do now is volume, and I'm going to add a bit of side chaining, but you see, kick and accentuator from the multiband compressor. This is just to give you an idea. These are some of the presets, but these are not trancey presets. Maybe tech trance, but definitely not just trance. Melodic trance needs a softer kick. So we're going to use Kick Drum Maximizer 1. Just gives it that nice, it just drops it into the track nicer with the basic editing we've done. And then I just have this sudden instinct to chuck the filters off. And it sounds beautiful. Considering it's got nothing else done to it, just EQ, it's sounding pretty good. I'm still thinking there's a bit too much tail on the kick, but I will be sorting that out in the next video. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. So I'll leave you to it. See you later.